The Lover's Dictionary by David Levithan. Read by Cassandra Harwood and Jot Davies.
A.
Aberrant. Adjective.
I don't normally do this kind of thing.
You said. Neither do I assured you. Later it turned out we had both met people online before, and we had both slept with people on first dates before, and we had both found ourselves falling too fast before. But we comforted ourselves with what we really meant to say, which was,
I don't normally feel this good about what I'm doing. Measure the hope of that moment, that feeling.
Everything else will be measured against it. Abstain. Verb. I'm sorry I was so surprised you didn't drink that night. Is something wrong? I asked. It wasn't like you to turn down a drink after work.
Go ahead.
You said.
Drink for both of us.
So I ordered 2 Manhattans. I didn't know whether to offer you a sip. I didn't know if it could be this easy to get you, for once, to stop. What's wrong? I asked. After a dramatic pause, you said, totally serious,
I'm pregnant.
And then you cracked up. I laughed, even though I didn't feel like laughing. I raised my Manhattan, tipped it a little in your direction, then asked, Whose is it?
Abstraction. Noun. Love is one kind of abstraction. And then there are those nights when I sleep alone, when I curl into a pillow that isn't you, when I hear the tiptoe sounds that aren't yours. It's not as if I can conjure you there completely. I must embrace the idea of you instead.
Abyss. Noun. There are times when I doubt everything, when I regret everything you've taken from me, everything I've given you, and the waste of all the time I've spent on us.
Acronym. Noun. I remember the first time you signed an email with SWAC. I didn't know what it meant. It sounded violent, like a slap connecting. SWAC. Batman knocking down the Riddler. SWAC. Cries of liar, liar. Tears. SWAC. So I wrote back, SWAC? And the next time you wrote, 10 minutes later, you explained. I loved the ridiculous image I got from that, of you leaning over your laptop, touching your lips gently to the screen, sealing your words to me before turning them into electricity. Now every time you SWAC me, the echo of that electricity remains.
Adamant. Adjective. You swore that Meryl Streep won the Best Actress Oscar for Silkwood. I said, no, it was Sophie's Choice. The way you argued with me, you would have thought we were debating the existence of God, or whether or not we should move in together. These kinds of fights can never be won. Even if you're the victor, you've hurt the other person, and there has to be some loss associated with that. We looked it up, of course, and even though you conceded I was right, you still acted like it was a special occasion. I thought about leaving you then. Just for a split second, I was out the door.
Akin. Adjective. I noticed on your profile that you said you loved Charlotte's Web. So it was something we talked about on that first date. About how the word radiant sealed it for each of us. And how the most heartbreaking moment isn't when Charlotte dies, but when it looks like all of her children will leave Wilbur too. In the long view, did it matter that we shared this? Did it matter that we both drank coffee at night and both happened to go to Barcelona the summer after our senior year? In the long view, was it such a revelation that we were both ticklish and that we both liked dogs more than cats? Really, weren't these facts just placeholders until the long view could truly assert itself? We were painting by numbers, starting with the greens, because that happened to be our favorite color. And this, we figured, had to mean something. Al fresco. Adverb. We couldn't stand the city 1 minute longer, so we walked right into the rent-a-car place, no reservation, and started our journey upstate. As you drove, I called around, and eventually I found us a cabin. We stopped at a supermarket and bought a week's worth of food for 2 nights.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?